Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping, and today I'm doing a card with the new stamp set, Leave a Little Sparkle. Isn't that so cute? It's got this unicorn, just the unicorn head. I love this. And then it has 3 sentiments: leave a little sparkle wherever you go, believe, and make your dreams come true. There's also these little stars. It is a cling stamp, so it comes on the red rubber. And I came up with this sweet little card using the Make Your Dreams Come True, and I thought I'd show you. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to start with a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And I used the layering squares to cut this out. The layering squares dies. Comes with a bunch of different squares, and this is the size I use. So I used this one to cut this out. If you want to know, let's see, that one was, it's about 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. That's the size of the square. All right, and we're gonna do our stamping. And I have the unicorn head right here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Memento ink. And I am going to ink this up. I'm actually going to grab a piece of grid paper. Put a piece of grid paper down. All right, so I'm going to ink this up. With the new cling stamps, you can put the sticker on the back and it will stick very well on your block. In fact, it makes them very sticky. You don't want to leave your stamps forever on your blocks. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and stamp this right here. Perfect. And let me grab my chamois to clean off my stamp. All right, nice and clean. And I can peel it off. See, it's pretty strong hold. And this is ready to be put away. All right. That is all I'm going to need the Memento ink for. So I'm going to set that aside. All right. So now I want to take my blends and I want to color this in. So I grabbed the light and the dark of the Flirty Flamingo, and I have the light Granny Apple Green blends. And whenever you're coloring with the blends, you want to have a piece of scrap paper underneath just in case it bleeds through your paper. So I'm just gonna let's see, I'm just gonna grab this and I'm just gonna color in, let's see, the unicorn's horn, and I'm gonna outline, or I'm gonna do a little bit on the flowers. Okay, and I think, let's see, that's all I'm going to do there. Then I'm going to grab the light and I'm going to go ahead and blend in the flowers. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the green and I'm going to finish in this. I love these colors together. There's the horn, and then I'm going to give my horse just a little bit of green in her forelock and in her mane. Just a little bit of green. Let's see, let's just give a few green pieces. Like so. Let's see, how does that look? Let's go with one right here. That looks good to me. All right. And then just because I want my horse to stay white, I mean, she'd be super cute as like a pink or purple horse, but I'm going to grab my black. This is just the basic black watercolor pencil. And I'm not going to watercolor, but I am going to just kind of outline my horse a little bit, just so she gets a little more definition. I want her to show up a little bit better, so that it's pretty obvious that she's a black and white, or she's a white horse. I guess she's not black at all. But see, this just makes it pop out a little bit more. Okay. Add some green in there. There we go. All right. Perfect. So there's my cute little horse. All right, so we're going to set her aside. Then I have another piece of Whisper White cardstock. And this I cut out with the Layering Ovals dies. They look like this, and it comes in several different sizes and shapes. So I cut out an oval, and I'm going to grab the Granny Apple Green ink pad to stamp my sentiment, which says, make your dreams come true. So let's go ahead and ink that up and line it up. And we're going to stamp it right here. Perfect. Make your dreams come true. Let me clean that off. And I can stick this back in my box so I don't lose anything. All right, close this up. And now, let's see, while I've got this here, I'm going to go ahead, let's move my scrap paper. I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on the back of this. And I have a piece of Granny Apple Green cardstock, and that's what I cut out with the scalloped oval. And this is going to go right over the top. Granny Apple Green. Love this color. Okay. Okay, that's good. Then with our little unicorn, I have a piece of Pacific Point cardstock that I cut with the scalloped layering square die. Just the one that was a little bit bigger than the white one. Don't these colors go so well together? The Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, and Pacific Point. I think they look so cool. All right. For our card base, I have a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock, cut at 8.5 by 5.5. So this is the thick cardstock. If you're using white or very vanilla for the base of a card, it's better to use the thick cardstock. And let me grab my bone folder here. Just makes the card, because the white and the very vanilla are a little bit different weight cardstock than the colored cardstock is. All right. Then I grabbed from the Brights Designer Series paper pack. There's a pack of the 4 color families. So this is from the Brights, the Flirty Flamingo, and it comes in 4 different patterns. This just happens to be 2 of them. I grabbed some from the Brights and also a piece of Pacific Point. So you can see the 4 patterns. There's these diamonds, there's the gingham, there's this kind of swirly, and then there's the words in cursive. So this piece right here of Flirty Flamingo is cut at 4 by 5.25. And we're going to go ahead and just put this down right on the top. All right, and then with this piece of Pacific Point, this one measures 1.25, and it should be by 5.25. Yep, 1.25 by 5.25. But before I lay that down, I'm going to grab my Granny Apple Green textured weave ribbon. And I just want to stick this right over the center, just to bring in more of that Granny Apple Green. Okay, so I'm going to push this down onto my adhesive, and let me grab my snips. Okay, let's make sure it's nice and straight. That looks straight, and it's going to go right up like that. Then I want to get a lot of adhesive on here since there's the ribbon. Okay, oops. All right. Make sure my words aren't upside down. And this is going to go about right here. I'm just going to line it up with the bottom. And then up at the top. There we go. Give it a good press. Isn't that nice? Bright and colorful. All right. So let's see. With our 2 here, we're going to flip those over and we're going to stick some dimensionals on the back. Sorry, I got to keep reaching, guys. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, Okay, we got some dimensionals and peel all these off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so this guy here is going to go about like so. And this guy here is going to go right up here. Make your dreams come true. All right, and to finish it off, I have the Gingham Gala sequins. And it comes in, I think 4 or 5 different colors come in the pack. But this, so this is the Granny Apple Green, which matches perfectly. And they have flowers and circles. I'm going to use the flowers, and they already have sequins on the back. And I'm just going to stick a few of these on. One. Let's go with one up here, and let's go one more down here. Okay, and that is my card. Isn't that so cute? Make your dreams come true. I think that's adorable. Any little girl would love this card. Maybe some little boys would love this card too. All right, so, and here's one I did earlier. But obviously this unicorn is adorable, and you could color it. You could make your unicorn any color you want. There's a lot of fun things you could do with this stamp set. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.